Short webinar regarding the product and the part updates in What.io administration. It's kind of a huge work we have been doing the last 3 months, and now we did a silent release on the platform. So I will focus on this webinar in explaining the difference between a local part, an instance part, and a sub product, and how you should build up the system. So to help us do that, what you see now is of course, the web-based product view of an item, which is the new Infinite Make Pyramid two-way speaker. Yeah, it has the normal data of manufacturing, material data, and so on. And obviously, it's very intense on the use of spare parts, which is a combination of downloadable parts that you can self-print, and basically components and parts that you can source. It also have a sub-product, which is the crossover, that also then have its own parts and components. And then there is also other things like affiliate things for Amazon on the side part level. So this is the product I will use as an example. So for you that are users already for What.io, you will see that we did this update last week. If you're not a user, you will notice that the product section actually now have very nice search and filters. You have edit, duplicate, and delete, which is also new. But if we go in on the product, it's now actually added a whole new menu item, which is called parts and sub products. So how this actually works. So the first part of these product parts is local. This means that anything you build up here by saying add new part and build it up here, this will be local only for this product. And there could be reasons for that. It can be a very custom thing that you not intend to use any other places. It can be special, maybe special materials, or any other reason you don't want it to be shared with a team or be reused anywhere. So that's the same use. That's basically a flat structure, and that's how What.io used to work with only with local parts. And then obviously you can duplicate the local part and these type of things. What is brand new and to the system is the instanced parts. This means that you can add something which will have an active link to the part. And this is brand new. And these are not built up here. You see, you can only add instance parts. When you choose that, you actually get a selection of the team parts you have, which means this is not the place to build the parts. That's done separately in the system. And I will come to that soon. But here, this is where you actually link them together. And instancing is, of course, also to save data. And in this case, let's say it's the Twitter. It's a component that is reused in multiple products. That would be the perfect example when you would actually build an instance part instead of an individual local part. What's also new in this version is, and we're really excited about this, is the ability to do sub-products. So you can actually build up very complex product structures with recipes and parts and so on. And then these can be interlinked into other products. So you can really build a very complex product hierarchy, just like you would do in a advanced computer-aided design system like Fusion 360 or SolidWorks, or in a PLM PDM system. So this is something we will also showcase, and these are actually linked down here. So if we go back and have a look at the top menu, the part menu actually changed quite a lot. So not only you have the ability to search and filter and so on components, you can now basically add parts which can be instanced. So let's take an example. We take this air conductor coil, and have a look at this. So it's the same concept of adding the part name, article number. We define the part as such, and of course we explain to the system if this is a component that can be purchased, or if it's something that you can self-print, and if it's allowed to self-print, it will be part of the whole spare part additive manufacturing solution. And in this case, it's actually a real handmade air core inductor coil, and there is a link then to buy this part. So this gives the nice ability for a user to actually buy the part at any point of time if they need to repair it or change something. So this is basically how you would build up your own local library of components. There's also an opportunity to talk to us and build up what we call global parts, and that will be something that can be used by anyone. So these can be items what you can find on Amazon, items that is used more like outside of your own control, and these are things which we then do together from project to project basis. So linking this is super simple. Basically, you build your new instance parts in the database, and then any product that needs them do the quick linking just in the product view. So yeah, this is how we now build up most of the things. It will make the system so much more effective, and you can actually build really big product structures. So yeah, let's have a look and go into one of the fabricated parts. And what you see down here now is that on the spare part section, these are all instanced parts. These are all parts that have the ability to be acquired and to be integrated somewhere. So you can close this now. You can also go and buy this part. So if you buy part, it will actually go to the shop, so make it available for buying it. And there can be self-printed parts, so the system itself doesn't really care about this, but it's a really nice way to reuse the data. If we look at sub-products, so this pyramid speaker system have one sub-product, and that's the circuit board. So if we now actually click on the sub-product, that will open up the product itself and reveal all the instanced parts in this particular product itself. So you understand how this will be a mother and daughter and granddaughter relationships between sub-products and sub-parts. And obviously these are not something you would print. These would you have to buy, and there is a buy link for these two. The last thing I would like to show in connection to this system is the ability you would have also if you have products that are related to the actual product. You can also work with related products, and this gives the ability to, for instance, for a speaker, advise on buying additional items and these kind of things. And this could also be done as public parts where anyone could actually be allowed to integrate their parts. Like you could have an example like batteries could be integrated as completely public instance parts into your product designs. So yeah, that was all I wanted to show today. Thank you very much. I really hope you will enjoy this massive, huge update we have done to the whole database and the base structure around instanced parts and sub-products. Thank you very much.